Hey folks, JD here, and today I thought I would try and see if I could take the Hubsan out and see if I could control it via my smart device. Now, this isn't the best option for controlling your Zino at all, but at the same time, I was going through the quadcopters that I have yesterday, and I thought to myself, well, last night, and I thought, well, do you know what? There's probably going to be a couple here which I'd like to revisit, and at that point I thought to myself, well, hang on, can I control this via a smartphone? So I thought I would give it a try and see exactly how successful, unsuccessful it was. So what I thought I would do is I would just come out here very, very early and see whether or not I could actually fly the Zino on my smart device. Now you can, as I say, it's a bit like when I used to fly the Spark on my smart device. It's not really that great. It does work, obviously, and as you can see, it is showing that it is working quite well, and I have got full control of it. But obviously you're not going to get the best out of your quadcopter if you do that. This particular quad is a quadcopter which is rated at 1 kilometre of distance, and it's also rated as 1 kilometre of height. So therefore you have got a lot of options with this, whether it's taking it out for a nice little short flight just around a little field, or if you want to actually increase your horizons and go a little bit further with it, obviously within the boundaries of the law. Now, the reason I thought I would do this is because I wanted to see just how well it worked. Is it actually something that Hubsan thought about, or is it something that they didn't really care about and it was more of an afterthought? Well, it's very difficult to actually say. It is working well. I'm not having any issues with direction. I'm not having any issues with anything really. It's just working very, very nicely. I have got to keep my fingers very, very, move my fingers very slowly on the display, otherwise it's going to shoot off. It doesn't look as if when you are controlling on a smart device as if there's any sort of speed limitation or anything like that, and I'll show you. So see, you have got full positive pitch, you have got full motor acceleration. So obviously I don't want that in case there was to be a communication breakdown and in case this quadcopter was then to just fly away. Now obviously there is a return to home function, but at the same time I don't want to be putting all my eggs in one basket and seeing exactly how that goes. So I thought, there we go, we would give it a little try and see how successful or unsuccessful it was. And to be honest with you, I'm keeping it close. I'm not going to do any sort of distance with it at all. What I am doing though is just moving it around, and it's working, and it's working. Now as for, we have got a transmitter frequencies at the top there, so you transmit a signal, so you can see how far the signal. Now, is that going to move is the question. So I'm going to try and do, sorry, so rather than me talking in bits, what I'm going to try and see is if that signal adjusts based on where the quadcopter is away from my smartphone. And I'm taking it out slowly, but so far it hasn't adjusted from 4 bars, and I'm now quite a way away. I mean, distance, I'm 57 foot. I'm 60 foot away from my smart device, and it's not initiating return to home, it's not initiating anything. 63 feet away, and I haven't seen a movement difference in that signal meter. So that tells me maybe I'm just on the cusp of it going down. We'll do another loop and I'll see if I can take it a bit further. I'm not going to take it too far, as I said at the start of this video, but I will sort of push it a little bit. I mean, we had 63 foot from it, so if I stand in the same place, I mean, this is a very measured, very, very slow flight, and that's on purpose. And I'm not seeing any movement. Still on 4 bars. We're at 62, 66, stopping her there, 76 foot. Okay, take her a little bit more. Not seeing any bar degree, nothing, still 4. Now, to be fair, this could just quite simply be because the Hubsan Zino has got an extremely far reach, and all the distance tests I've done, whether it be on film or whether it not be on film, I've never pushed it to a kilometre. I think I've taken out as far as 540 foot, I believe. I know over the cliffs of Devon I did, and the 2 videos I did there, I did one video I think was 260 and the meters, and the next one was about 480 meters approximately. So I'm going to take her a little bit further. Still not seeing any signal loss. 115 foot, 123 foot, 126. Okay, that's about as far as I'm willing to push it on just my smartphone. Actually, this is looking like it's a pretty good contender for just being used on a smartphone. I thought, oh, I'll put this little video together, I'll just see whether it works, and actually it's proven to work quite well indeed. So let's just, I can hear there's loads of pheasants in the grass all around here, and I did go looking for one, and I managed to get a couple of snaps of a pheasant as he was flying off. But I don't want to disturb them too much, obviously, but it would be nice if we could capture one. Obviously I've got the wrong angle for the camera. So we're at now 97 foot, 102 foot, 107, flicking her back around, 119, 124, 129, flicking her back around again and just raising our altitude so I can see her against the trees. 138, oh 140, and I did start to get a little bit of judder on my FPV relay. So I'm going to leave it at 140 foot. I think that is far enough for a quadcopter on a smart device. I'm not using any sort of 5G Wi-Fi repeater as well. So yeah, there we are. Well, at least we've had a look at it. We've shown that it works. It does work quite well. I'm quite happy with that. Would I recommend using it? No. I would 100% stick to using using the transmitter. It just so happens that I wanted to try it on the Wi-Fi. I've tried it. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. I think that's okay. It's not the worst. It's actually pretty good, and you get quite a lot of reach with it. And the signal level didn't alter at all. It stayed exactly where it was. So maybe I could push it a bit further, but it was that FPV relay sort of jittering about that I don't like. Usually that comes just before you either lose signal for a bit or the quadcopter just loses FPV relay, and I didn't want to be in that situation, not on a smart device. All right, my friends, right then, I'm going to leave that there. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and ring that bell too. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.